Today's a new day, and there is my sunshine. How this come?
Hey, Lynch, my friend, where are you?
My boss, how you doing, man?
Are you available to give me a lift home?
I'm not gonna able to pick you up now. As a matter of fact, look how long now you come to Jamaica full time now. You stop calling me to pick you up now, bro. You need to buy a car. Yeah, your woman I take taxi.
My brother, I've been looking, but these roads, these potholes, and these other drivers and everything, it puts a lot of fear in the man, and I don't want to just buy any and anything, no?
You can't tell me so that you've been scouring and you're missing out what you like. I know so you're afraid of pothole, but come on, man. You're not more afraid of a mad taxi man now.
Yeah, I want something that is safe and practical, because you know I do photo as well. Yeah.
Alright, tell you what, I'll send you a link to one video. A virgin of mine do a review for one particular car.
Okay, I will watch it.
And based on what I see, the car look good, it look decent, it's a great option, and that's something you can check out. It look capable, look like it have power, and if you're a coward like you, have some good safety features.
But could you still pick me up?
Yeah. Alright, I'll go forward anyway.
I will help you with the shoots, and then you can drop me on my car.
Alright, cool. In the future, maybe I can go look on it.
Alright. I'm here. I'm here.
Oh boy, full time now in buy a car no man. Can't manage. What's up peeps, Michael here, your Jamaican car guy. And if you are looking for a capable crossover to take you around the island, but you don't want to break the bank, this is a cool contender. Next to me is the 2018 Subaru XV. It features an all-wheel drivetrain, a pretty powerful engine, and some cool safety features on its inside. Let's take a closer look at this car. Back in slavery, a particular animal was brought into Jamaica to help curb the snake and rat infestation that we had in the cane field. That animal was the mongoose. This vehicle does remind me of that quite a bit. It's able to conquer the highways and just dash off into the bushes. And if you're driving in Jamaica, chances are you've seen a mongoose run across the road and disappear in the bushes. In addition to that, the overall design of the front end with the smaller grille area and the headlights on either side and the sloping bonnet line here does resemble the face of a mongoose a little bit. On either side of the grille here, we have the headlights. They are originally halogen, however, these have been swapped out for LEDs. In addition to that, the bumper lights have been swapped out for LEDs as well. Below here on the XV, we have a more rugged style in the bumper section area. This helps to signify that this vehicle is somewhat of an off-road princess. Side profile of the car showcases that the vehicle itself is not pretty tall. It does share the same chassis as the Subaru Impreza. This vehicle rolls on 18-inch all-alloy wheels with a two-tone chrome and grey finish. Just above the wheels are the wheel arches which have the same rugged design as the bumper itself, and that design follows down the side skirts all the way to the back and the back bumper. The mirrors here fold in electronically, not when you lock the car, but just with the press of a button on the inside. We have visors up top here, not standard, but you can get them for your car. Door handles, both front doors, feature the comfort access, so you don't need to remove the keys from your pocket, or if you're a lady, from your bag. Once you have shuffle feet, you know what I mean? Coming down to the back here, gas tank is on the right hand side. Speaking of gas, about what, 12 grand full tank? Yeah, owner says it's about a 12 grand to fill the tank. Coming down to the back, we have a little fin antenna up top. We also have the tail lights you can see wrapping around. And spoiler. That's it. Side profile. Here at the back of the Subaru XV, it does have a tad bit of sportiness going on around here. We have a spoiler mounted up top. We have a wiper here at the back, tail lights on either side. We also have the all-wheel drive badging that's here and the XV badging over on the right hand side. The bumper, like I said, carries over the rugged design with the little plastic pieces here on either side. These lights were fitted by the owner as a little cool touch to the back of the car. The tail light is hidden, and we don't have any sensors on this particular model as it's not the high spec or top of the line unit. There's also a backup camera that was fitted by the owner. Alright peeps, I can't emphasize this enough. The ground clearance on the Subaru XV is amazing. Just over 8 inches of total ground clearance. If you're dropping out, you're dropping a pothole with that, you're good. Hear that? You're dropping a pothole. You know this? You're good. You have enough ground clearance. Moving on to the trunk of the Subaru XV. I can say, not very impressed. For what the car is, I would have expected it to hold a bit more or be a bit more spacious in the back, but I would like to assume that due to the all-wheel drive system that's in this car, it doesn't necessarily allow for that. It's still pretty decent. I'll put the numbers somewhere here. The seats, the back seats are foldable to expand the overall storage, but with the seats up, as you can see, this is what it is. Standard, it doesn't come with a spare wheel. However, this owner, knowing Jamaica's road, opted to purchase a donut spare wheel and fit in the back of this car. That's it for the trunk. Oh yeah, retractable cover. I'll use it. All right, so here in the back of the car, as you can see, the legroom with the front seat all the way forward is pretty decent. Headroom, I'd say we have about 4 inches. I am about 5'11", so the seating in the back is not terrible with the seat all the way forward. So let's just slide over to see what the seat is like on the next side. Another thing to note is that this all-wheel drive vehicle has a drive shaft running down the center line, so there is a hump in the middle going across. Here over, it's not bad. The back of the seat is pretty soft, so you're not hitting your legs on anything hard if you're a taller person sitting in the back of the car. If you're above 5'11" or you have longer legs, you're going to be having some difficulty, but overall, it's not too bad. The seats are pretty comfortable, and I did notice that there's a centerpiece here that folds down. As you can see, armrest and cup holder is in the back. One thing I must also note is that this unit, being an imported unit, a pre-owned imported unit from Japan, is very, very clean on the inside. As it relates to the design of the seats inside, I do like them quite a bit. This gray finishing in the center here, accompanied by the black with the orange stitching, is pretty cool. The material itself is very soft, and it makes it feel as though it would be easy to clean should there be any spills on the interior. Here we've come up to the passenger side of the car. This is now with the seat all the way back. There's tons of leg room up here. When I stretch my hands out, I don't touch the dash. And feeling the dash here, it is a soft material. The orange stitching does carry over to the front seats, as well as also the dashboard that runs across here. There's an airbag directly in front of me as standard. The glove box here, not a massive glove box. And the door facing does have a really nice design with leather on the armrest, the orange stitching as well, and a bit of carbon fiber with a little bit of silver up top around the door handle itself. There's a speaker, I must note, also in all 4 doors, and there are tweeter speakers up here on the dash, which should tie into the audio system quite nicely. I might be sweating. That's because it's hot as a mother. All right, now we've come over to the driver's side of the car. The first thing you see is this sporty designed steering wheel with the Subaru badge smack in the middle. In addition to that, it's a multifunctional steering wheel. It features your media control and telephone controls over on the left-hand side, and your cruise control as well as some dash controls over on the right-hand side. There's an intelligent drive feature and a sport mode that you can control from the steering wheel as well. In addition to that, behind it, we have paddle shifters. In front of you, we have an analog and digital dashboard gauge system that is pretty cool and a nice sporty look as well. We also have the orange theme carrying over into the dashboard as well. If we move a little bit over to the right hand side, we have a cup holder that was installed that also doubles up as a phone holder. The vehicle door is a push to start, which is really cool. So once the keys are inside the car, one press and the car start up. In the center here, we have a Japanese style radio that is Bluetooth, CD, and I would also believe has a memory card option. Pretty dope. Close. At the top of the dash, we have a digital display. It's colored, very bright and very beautiful, easy to read. This is where you will see most of the vehicle's information, to include your climate control. You can see the drivetrain control. You can also change the different views, oil temperature, water temperature. You can also see a date and your fuel consumption. So it's really clear and super cool up top. I really do like that feature. Below the infotainment system, we have the knobs and button control for the climate control. It is a dual zone climate control, so you can have your passenger with one temperature and you, the driver, with another temperature. And below that, we have the shifter, really solid feeling shifter here with a leather at the base. And the vehicle, like I said, has a paddle shift, so you can switch over to a manual mode. Below that, we have an electronic park brake, as well as also a hill climb assist and an X mode, which indicates that you're able to go off-road. Here's an off-road mode, which is pretty cool. Cup holders, armrest that opens up for storage, and also your charging ports can also be found inside here. That's not all for the interior, so let's take a closer look at the coolest safety feature of this car, which is the Subaru EyeSight. We ran into a bit of an issue as we were recording the audio for this section of the video, so here comes the voiceover. The Subaru EyeSight is Subaru's advanced driver assistance system, ADAS for short, designed to make driving safer. It uses two stereo cameras mounted near the rearview mirror to constantly monitor the road ahead, much like a second set of eyes. How it works. The camera captures 3D images of the road, detecting vehicles, lane markings, pedestrians, cyclists, and even traffic signs. The system then processes this information to warn the driver or take corrective action if needed. Some key features include adaptive cruise control. This basically maintains a set speed but also adjusts automatically to keep a safe distance from the car in front. There's pre-collision braking. This applies the brakes for you automatically to help avoid or reduce severity of a collision. I wouldn't recommend testing it, just trust that it's there. There's pre-collision throttle management. This reduces engine power if you accidentally press the accelerator when there's an obstacle ahead. There's lane departure and sway warning. This will alert you in the event that you don't put on your indicator if you should be drifting out of a lane. There's also lane keep assist. Gently helps to steer the car back in lane if it is that you're drifting without turning on your turn signal. There's also lead vehicle start alert. If you're in traffic and the car in front of you moves away and you aren't paying attention, you'll get a little alert to let you know that the car ahead has moved on. The benefits of all these features put together reduces accidents, lowers driver fatigue, and improves the overall safety ratings. This feature, you don't just find it on the Subaru XV, it's available on a lot of Subaru models. Now back to the video. We're at the heart of the car. I'm also at the part of the video where I tell you to subscribe, drop a like, and comment on another vehicle you'd like to see me cover on this channel. At the heart of the unit here, we have a 2-liter naturally aspirated engine. And of the two variants, this is the more powerful one with 150 horsepower and about 196 Newton meters of torque. The other model is a 1.6 naturally aspirated engine. This unit sends power through a CVT transmission to all four wheels via its intelligent all-wheel drive. With that said, should you purchase one of these lovely crossovers, ensure to get all moving parts serviced on time, such as your differential, your transfer case, transmission, and engine. Subarus aren't bad cars. Just service them on time. It hurts if you don't service what works. That don't make no sense, but I make it stay in that video. Also, that slogan, it hurts if you don't check birds. If you're looking to sponsor premium channel, I'm here. Ersker. All right, so we are going for a drive in the Subaru XV. Take it on a little bit of bad road first to see what the suspension feel like. Steering wheel at low speed, it does have a tight feel to it, so it's not too loosey, so it gives you more control of the car. But I assume that as you speed up, it starts to get a little bit easier to deal with. So I like that. The steering wheel not too free. Suspension slightly on the firmer side, but I think that has a bit to do with the 18-inch wheels and also the fact that the all-wheel drive system, more moving parts means that the drivetrain is going to be a little bit heavier as well. The initial torque being just shy of 200 isn't too bad as well. It delivers quite nicely at the low speeds so far, which is pretty good. And like I did mention before, it is an intelligent all-wheel drive system. So what that does is electronically, as you're driving, it will send the power to the designated wheels depending on the terrain you're going up and also the speeds that you're going through. So if you're going for looks, the 18-inch wheels are ideal. If you're going for the feel of the road and a smoother ride, I would recommend the 17-inch wheels. All right, that's it. The Subaru XV, compact, capable, and likable. I'd recommend this car, and I'd drive this car. Thanks for watching. The Subaru XV takes design cue, no, lie, run it back. It's a tape. Subaru power! Okay. What's up, peeps? If you've made it this far and you're not subscribed, the button there under the video. Da 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 da. What's up, peeps? Let's talk about the X.
What the head good now?
That's what she said. Guys, so as you can see, my head is bald, but that's not the point of this exhibit that I'm doing. I don't recommend you drive over anybody. However, the ground clearance of the Subaru XV is about 100. No, I lie. This is a good contender. It's hot. All right, so moving on to the trunk. I sound like an old man. Shit. No, my food, come on. Fuck. Shit, I didn't think this through. Let me just cut that. Damn.